So we all know that J. Cole loves basketball, right?
I hope so.
Okay.
So we all should know that because of his love for basketball, he's actually played in a professional league. But the question that has plagued mankind for years is finally gonna get answered today. And that question is, what if J. Cole played in the NBA?
All y'all got is dunking nasty ass donuts.
So I decided to go ahead and put J. Cole on NBA 2K23. And with that, I had him be on his hometown team, the Charlotte Hornets.
Points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Deep three!
A 19-year-old Jermaine Cole sitting at a 73 overall. But unfortunately, an overall like that isn't going to get you in the starting lineup, especially when you're an undersized guard and at the one you have LaMelo Ball running the show, who's also still developing. So it's safe to say that J. Cole better get familiar with the bench because he's going to be there more than anything this season.
Okay.
And just like that, his rookie year goes by and he averages under 13 points and 2 assists. Not bad for an undrafted rookie when you think about it. But with LaMelo Ball still on the team and improving at a substantial rate in such little time, Jermaine had to counter that with his own improvement. So in order to help him out, at the end of every season, for how many years he's been in the league, that's how many boxes we're going to open. And since he's going into his second year, we're going to open up 2 boxes. And they're both pretty trash. So instead of working on his game during the offseason, he ended up making a new album, which meant little improvement for basketball. Musically, he improved though, so that counts for something, right? Nonetheless, he still wasn't good enough to start over Melo, so J. Cole rode the pine for yet another year.
Okay.
But his third season was going to be different this time. He was going to get in that lab and put in work by any means necessary. But still having enough time to work on music, so -3 to all attributes. And sitting at an 80 overall, guess who was finally in the starting lineup? Not over LaMelo Ball, but next to him. He beat out Scary Terry for his starting spot. And man, will Cole have himself a season. He will go on to average 22 points per game, 4 rebounds, and just under 5 assists for the year. And that's all after averaging 9 points per game the season prior.
Oh, my goodness! I'm diddly deep!
Yeah. And with that, he would help his team lock in the 8th seed for the playoffs. And they would have to face against the #1 seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the Hornets have a very good chance of beating... So it was back to the drawing board. J. Cole would get a massive upgrade boost heading into his 4th year, which was much needed. Which now had my boy sitting at an 88 overall. Not to mention Melo was still doing his thing, dating IG models, which was helping improve his overall by quite a bit. J. Cole would even go on to make his first All-Star team of his career, so he's serious about basketball now. And then I'm also finding out about these nobodies who we drafted, but apparently this dude Gerald Strickland is cold, so he's gonna help the team this year too. And after finishing with a record of 53-29, that was enough to get us to the 2nd seed, where we would go head-to-head with the Indiana Pacers. And in typical fashion, we were constantly trading wins. We can't even beat a 7th seed, so I had to jump in. Their roster wasn't that good. How are we even letting this happen, man? Oh yeah, I see that. Come on, LaMelo. Knockdown. You're 91. Oh my God. This man is finna get worked by Tyrese Halliburton. He is mixing them. Of course. So I gave J. Cole Steph Curry's tendencies, and I mean, for simulation instances, it works, but not in game. It's do or die now. Come on, Gordon. J. Cole is open in the corner. There he is. Born center. There it is. Come on, y'all. Take advantage of this momentum. Why? With the shot clock winding down, why does he have it? Give it to Melo. Give it to Cole. Oh my. He's got the nobody guarding him. That's it, man. Chalk it up. Chalk it up. I knew it, man. That wasn't even a foul. We don't even need nothing crazy, but watch J. Cole do something crazy. He's not even going to the basket. Look at what he does. He makes the shot harder for himself. Why would you do that? See, Steph Curry tendencies only work for Steph Curry, nobody else. Back to the drawing board.
Okay.
And back to the drawing board indeed, because this time around, J. Cole would have some of the best upgrades of his career thanks to me. He's got to feature me on his next song after this one. But despite all of those great upgrades that I chose, none of them had me more excited than this next one here. And after clinching the 1st seed in the East and the Atlanta Hawks being the first team we will play in the playoffs, not to mention the player we traded for and brought back from back in the day, I knew this playoff series was finna be easy.
Pray for me, guys gotta play for me. Me and them are not standing adjacently. Thirsty for the clout, talking too brazenly. Bullet hit his mouth, at least he got tastefully. Good Lord has never forsaken me.
Why is this game so close? All these guys we got. Cole, no. J. Cole is literally a 97 overall. LaMelo's like a 94. Alonzo Mourning is a 90. RJ Barrett is doing good. He's coming off of averaging 32. Bottom line, this game shouldn't be this close. Go LaMelo, control the tempo. This is your fast break. Come on, go up with it. Because if you don't, J. Cole will. How can my favorite rapper be the basketball player that I don't really like right now? Come on. Are we gonna have a repeat of last year, y'all? Are we for real? And it probably was gonna be a repeat of last year because we were back in a game 7. Only difference is we were the first seed this time. I just don't understand how we could be struggling to beat a team whose second best player is Tyrese Maxey. No disrespect to him because he's a good player, but that's not good if he's your second best player. It shouldn't be this hard. You got one chance to close it out, Cole. Come on. The one good thing I seen him do all day. Running that pick and roll with Mourning. There you go. Hit him early. We finally looking like a team out here. Crazy. All right, I trust LaMelo with the ball, but he's just not that aggressive. Nice, fine. Okay, Cole. Finally. If we could just stay consistent on the defensive end, then we're good. Leave it up to J. Cole to ruin it, too. This is usually where we fall apart from what I've seen. But RJ Barrett is more capable. Remember when this would be Gordon Hayward with the ball? Gordon Hayward's not doing that. Jeez, man, if this is what the first series is gonna look like, I don't want to play against some other teams. We're so reliant on our starting lineup. Like, look how good they did. They're the whole team. Hold on, was that Terry Rozier? He's still on the team?
Oh, yeah, Terry, 2 beauties!
And now we will be in the second round where we will be getting our rematch versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. They did us dirty a few years back, but J. Cole is more experienced this time. He's ready. In fact, J. Cole was so ready that him and his team swept the Cavaliers. That's what they get. And yet another heated rematch, this time with the Indiana Pacers, but this time they were better as well. But it wouldn't matter for our guys. I mean, we got LaMelo, we got Cole, we got Anthony Bennett. What? How did I even come up with that name? We got RJ Barrett and Alonzo Mourning. So regardless whether we were on our home court or theirs, it was a gentleman's sweep. And for the first time in this dynamic duo's careers, J. Cole and Melo will make the finals. And their opponents will be none other than the Oklahoma City Thunder and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. With home court advantage, it definitely helps our guys, but I mean, I've been let down before. But to my surprise, our team would actually assert their dominance and take game 1. And let me just say, asserting their dominance is an understatement. And with a score like that, you can only think, oh, Charlotte, they're finna have an easy series. Wrong. Because in typical Charlotte Hornets fashion, we always take one game but give up the other. And on the contrary, this time they asserted their dominance, which was pretty embarrassing because it was on our home floor. But now we're on their home floor, and you can only hope that we can give them the same treatment they gave us.
Wrong again, idiot.
Unfortunately, the Thunder would take care of business on their home court and put us away to give them the lead, going up 2-1 in the series. And with that, you can't help but think we've seen this movie before. Is this how J. Cole was gonna let his season end? He actually wouldn't, because then the Hornets were going to take game 4, and then they were going to take game 5 as well. And in a dominating performance, they will go on track to take game 6. There it is there. A little unfairness involved. I know we got Alonzo Mourning. Even RJ Barrett too. I wanted to go for Jason Tatum, but I didn't want it to be too OP. So I was like, RJ Barrett will be a good fit. But that's it. The Charlotte Hornets are the champs. LaMelo Ball got finals MVP. Wow. And it only took us 5 seasons to get J. Cole that ring. Like I said, I know it was a little unfairness, but to be honest, with that Charlotte Hornets team, we would have been sitting here all day. And he wouldn't have left either because his loyalty is set too high. But that's going to do it for this one. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. And if you want to go the extra mile, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to go beyond plus ultra for all my anime fans out there, be sure to follow me on Twitter and we can chop it up on there. Other than that, I'm yours truly, aka June, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.